Guys, welcome to another video. My name is David Pinto. They also call me TipsWithDav, and today we're going to be looking at the new features that have come out for System.io. I am excited to share with you guys this because System.io is a tool that I personally use in every single aspect of my business and every single day actually. So that's why I want to jump into it. If you're an affiliate marketer, course creator, if you're looking into System.io, then I hope this video is useful. There are some new features that are out, so it's going to be a quick one today, but I want to share with you these new features. All right, guys, here I am on my screen. And before I go ahead and say anything, I want to welcome you to the channel. First and foremost, I'll talk about skill sets, I talk about tools, everything that's helping me in my journey as a marketer and as somebody who is working to get also a good side hustle coming in and everything else, right? So if you want to learn skill sets that help us to create an income, to create a lifestyle, to create a future for ourselves, then you can hit that subscribe button and the bell notification, because you're going to get resources from me, skill sets from me, strategies, everything that I'm personally doing online. Okay, and it's all in a culmination on this channel, so feel free to hit that subscribe button. Today, as I mentioned, we're going to be talking about System.io. System.io, I want it to be at least on a Wednesday. You come to learn something new. I get to speak my mind about it. I'm documenting my journey. A lot of people are using System.io much better than me, guys. Even I'm learning along the way. But I decided to have this Wednesday dedicated to System.io because there's so much to talk about. And sometimes as you go along the journey, it's interesting to share with other people, right? So if you have any concerns, if you have any questions, if you have anything you want me to look into and then create a video about it, great, please feel free to ask and I will definitely get into it. Otherwise, System.io, just to give you guys in a nutshell, is an all-in-one marketing tool, and it is an absolutely free tool to get started with. And no, there is no 14-day trial. There is no trials here. It is a free tool. And when you are ready to go to the next stage, you can basically go and get the next package or the next plan, which is called the startup plan. And then you have the webinar plan and the unlimited plan. So this is the pricing range. But there's no, how can I put this? There is no limitation for it to be free. Let's say you keep your contacts under 2,000, which is the primary basis of what they have, right? The contacts, if you can see right here, goes from free to 5,000 when you pay with the plan. Now, I personally am on the startup plan. So in the description of this video, you will get the free plan. You'll get also the startup annual plan I will put there, as well as a monthly. And then it's really up to you what you want to get, what you want to decide to start with, right? I think $27 a month is very reasonable to get started with, but it's really up to you. I personally started absolutely for free, and I recently went to the paid plan. So more than a year and a half, I think I was using it absolutely for free before I jumped into the paid plan. And with the free plan, the advantage is that pretty much everything that I'm going to show you also today and we're going to be talking about is possible with the free plan. The only thing that our limitations are, for example, the number of sales funnels that you can have, but 3 is more than enough for you to function on a completely free plan. 15 steps. The main thing I think, so that kind of creates a little bit of friction, just in my opinion, is the automations. But I completely understand that they have just one automation rule on the free plan, is just to get the taste of what an automation can do, because the setup is more on the back end. But once the automation rules work for you, and once you fall in love with the automation like I have, then you will want to go on to the paid plan, because it just makes your life easier. It frees up a lot of space. But that's why I've gone to the startup plan personally, because I can have 10 automations and 5 workflows. These are the main 2 things. But otherwise, everything that I'm going to be sharing even today is absolutely for free. You can see that there's Google Sheets integration. This is a new one that's there absolutely for free. If you have Active Campaign, then even better. You can use this as your main hub or your main building absolutely for free, like, basically to create your funnels and stuff like that, and your emails go through your Active Campaign. That's absolutely possible, but you don't need an Active Campaign. So the question is, do you really want it? SendGrid as well, you don't need it, it's there available. So I just wanted to show you guys these things with regards to System.io. And one of the cool things that I wanted to show you also, which is part of kind of the updates, is here. Okay, so after everything, I want to show you, or rather I'm going to talk about this section right here, which is, let me just see if I can use something on, yeah, let me do this. Okay, so this whole section right here, guys, this is cool. This whole section right here, this whole integration section, cash on delivery, assistant accounts. So this whole section, The nice part about this section, and I'm going to go to the can put red, is that they've just integrated Apple Pay. How cool is that? Which makes things much easier for a lot of people getting started. When you do have Apple Pay integrated in your whole entire business, because for example, I have Stripe, okay? So I currently have Stripe. They had only Stripe and PayPal initially. That was international, let me put it that way. But now having Apple Pay integration makes a huge difference for especially course creators or someone like me who has a lead magnet, but it's for a small integration, right? Having an Apple Pay does make a huge difference because it just makes it easier for the payments to go through. Sometimes with the Stripe or with the PayPal, what happens is there's fraud. Obviously, there's a lot of reasons why they don't allow payments to go through. Sometimes a little bit more. With Apple Pay integration, what happens is because the card is already verified on your phone, the payments go through much more, right? So the step of verification is already done. So maybe let's say you get verified users only making those purchases and not going through a Stripe that has to verify the customer itself and verify the card itself and then get the payment. So it's eliminating one step, which is quite interesting in my opinion. But yeah, I wanted to show you that. So let's erase that and close that. Sorry about that. How do I erase this? Let me just check. First time I'm doing this, guys. Okay, cool, perfect, done. That's just to tell you a little bit of the payment processes. Now let me just go to the Facebook group, because in the Facebook group, and if you're not in the Facebook group, you need to be there. It's a free Facebook group, by the way. You'll see the owner, which is Aurelian. I don't know how to pronounce his surname. I think it's Amaker, has been posting regularly of the updates that have come in, right? So now, for example, they've improved some of the community features that's available within within System.io itself. Community features is something like school. Just let me put it that way. In fact, it was much more in depth before, and they're improving this because they can see that it's linked to a lot of things. There is another special thing that I'm very excited about within System.io that they've done, which was sneakily put there. And I think that the improvements in this software is just amazing. Like, they are doing a phenomenal job getting to another level. I love it. So yeah, community section feature comments have been improved. They've also improved the integration. So they did a Google Sheet integration about, I think, a couple of months ago, and already now they've improved it. Okay, so the flow of getting the warnings and so on and so forth, before it was not there, now it has been there, so it's easier to make sure that it is smoothly set up and you don't encounter any problems when you set it up, but you encounter those problems before you actually set it up. That's also important. Or if by chance that connection gets disconnected, it notifies you that it is disconnected, so you can go and check it and fix it, right? So this is really cool. Then another feature which I saw right here, and I don't know whether it's already live or not, I need to check this out, but Aurelian mentioned this in the group and I thought it was very fascinating, is having the calendar set up right here. This itself will improve the conversions of funnels like crazy. So I'm going to give you an example. My personal way of rather my personal funnel goes through a course that's there. Okay, it's teaching you affiliate marketing essentials, giving you a strategy, and then on the back end, what I would like to offer is my service. That means if you want a strategy call, you can have a strategy call. If we want to have a specific thing set up later on, we can have a specific thing set up later on. But what I would use in that perspective would be a calendar tool like Calendly or something like that, right? This now, let's say that if what you see right here, which is basically a calendar, can be actually put in and can be created with System.io itself, I do not need a third-party tool. So they're integrating very useful tools into the whole System.io ecosystem, which makes you more dependent on the software itself. And me personally, I like the fact that I have all these options within one specific platform and I don't have to keep paying and going to other places. Okay, so this is very useful for me, and I can apply it to, let's say, consultancy kind of upsell within my funnel pretty easily, and that can be connected easily to the, as we showed you before, through a Stripe, PayPal, or Apple Pay, or whatever it is. You have that payment right there, right? So if somebody wants to book an hour of my time, they can book an hour of my time through a calendar. They'll see what's available, and they'll allow me to then and they will be allowed to book that time, and I can have a slot available for them, right? So it helps me also focus more on the people that I can help. I love this tool, guys, so I'm sharing with this information. Obviously, as I mentioned, Google Sheets, and that's it for these updates. But obviously, you can see right here they've also added new blog templates, because I've not done a video like this. So I'm telling you that they've added new blog templates, and they've also added a way to clean up your email list automatically without you interfering, so that you have a fresh email list. And they've done some other cool things with the course settings as well. So in the group, Aurelian keeps posting the updates, and it's really important, in my opinion, to stay in contact with them. But let me know what you think about these updates. Let me know what you think about these features, and if you have any questions, obviously reach out to me and let me know. Otherwise, guys, all my resources, all my tools, everything I use is in the description of the video. I don't want to say anything else, but I wish you all the best. Make sure that you're paving the way for your dreams to come true. Let me know your feedback on system.io, and I'm going to see you guys on the next video. Have a great day and keep paving the way for your dreams to come true.